Guys, this is TapakaH the Wizard, and I'm here to talk about the recent update to Diablo 3. As we all know, there's a new expansion coming out on March 24th, 25th, and everybody's eager to get into the game and start leveling up and testing new skills, and some lucky few actually got invited into the closed beta. Well, I didn't. And this is what I got. So in this video I just wanted to discuss the changes that have been made to the skills of the wizard. And particularly a lot of us wizards used to be CM wizards, so we do be critical mass all the time, and now we're left with nothing. Not really nothing, but we have to scramble our skills. So in this video I just wanted to discuss the skills that I'm using, which I find to be the most useful, as well as combinations with other heroes such as Monk to make our skills do even more damage. So let's just begin. The skills and the passive that I'm using are Blur to decrease the damage, Prodigy to gain more Arcane, and Glass Cannon for pure damage. One of my first skills is Archon. It only exists for one purpose: dealing with really fast enemies that latch onto you, such as Soul Reapers, to dispose of them quickly and continue on with leveling and grinding for the items. Familiar, I use simply for damage. Forced Weapon, again, damage and knockback, essential. Energy Armor, more damage, as well as critical hit chance. And this is where it gets really tricky. I'm beginning to use Electrocute as our first spell. I know we all like using Tornado, but Tornado is not viable anymore. And in this case, I'm using Lightning Arc, so it hits up to 9 people. So let me open it up for you. So I'm using Chain Lightning that increases the maximum number of enemies that can be electrocuted to 10. Why am I using this? Well, if we go back to our passives, I'm using a Prodigy. So when we cast a signature spell, you gain 5 arcane power. So you ask me, why do we need even 5 arcane power in the first place? Well, the last skill, or the right click for me, is the Arcane Orb. And I'm using the Frozen Orb as the skill in it, or as the rune in it. Why am I using Frozen Orb is because it creates a massive area effect, as well as the orb itself, if you hit enemies directly, deals massive damage. So how do we sustain this massive damage all the time? By using Electrocute and using the passive of Prodigy. Essentially what it does for you, it produces not the same amount as CM Wizard in the past, but similar amounts of mana gain, allowing you to continuously produce Frozen Orbs and dispose of your enemies quickly. Some of you might have a concern, well, you have legacy items, and that's why you're getting so much Arcane on critical hits as well. Well, this video is mostly for the CM wizards, which we used to play as CM, and we have a lot of Arcane gain on critical hits. So this helps as well. And the auction house is still open, so you can still purchase these items if you wish to level up before Ross actually comes out. In addition, it doesn't hurt by getting when you get your Centauros Force to increase Shock Pulse damage by a little bit, since you're going to be using Electrocute, or increase Familiar damage, or increase Arcane Orb damage, any one of those. So to demonstrate, let's go to let's say Keep Depths 3. Plenty of monsters in there, so we get our skills up, and let's see if we can find somebody. And we get an elite right away. As you can see, my arcane power doesn't really fade that much. As long as we can sustain considerable amount of people in it, and as I said, Archon to quickly dispose of them. Keep in mind I'm playing only on Torment 3, and my current DPS is 616 in Archon. And let's see, when Archon dissipates, it's 313. So I know it's a little bit high for some of you, but as a CM wizard, when I just came back, I was at something like 250, 200. So I'm pretty sure most of you are still in that range. So that's pretty much it for my build. In my future videos, I also want to talk about Barbarian, Monk, Witch Doctor, and Demon Hunters. But for this video, it only will cover Wizard. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to watch any more of my videos, and please rate it. Thank you very much. TapakaH out.